Hi, and welcome back to Arno TV. I'm your lovable host Arno, coming back to you with another video. Now, it's Bank Holiday Monday. It's the 30th of August 2021, okay? And what's all over the media today? What's all over the media? What stories are the media propagating via the mainstream media publications, over the airwaves of TV and radio? What are they all talking about today? Shall we have a look? Shall Arno TV have a look at what they're all talking about? Because let me tell you something, what these people are talking about. They're talking about one of these people that has a hell of a lot to answer for, aren't they? Because they're all talking about Michael Gove, aren't they? And he has a lot to answer for. He is one of these people that's ripping up democracy. So let's just have a look at what, the articles and features are talking about today. Michael Gove hits the dance floor in Aberdeen, telling Nightclub boss, "I love to dance." Dressed in a suit with no tie and appearing to be on his own, the Tory MP was spotted at Bohemia Club in Aberdeen. This is a link from Sky News. I'll leave the link in the description as always. It's not just them printing stories about this. Let's go over at the Independent. Michael Gove spotted raving in a suit at Aberdeen Techno Club. The Tory minister, who recently separated from his wife, appeared to have a good time. Michael Gove stunned partygoers this weekend after he was spotted raving in an Aberdeen nightclub until the small hours of the morning. The Tory cabinet minister was pictured in a suit dancing wildly at Bohemia, a techno club in the northeastern Scottish city. According to accounts, the 54-year-old, who recently separated from his wife, was drinking in a local pub until last orders and was urged to move onto the club by fellow drinkers. The Conservative MP found himself at the club night pipe, which dubs itself as an unpredictable mix of the most high-energy UK and global club music scenes. Mr. Gove, an Aberdonian himself, was supposedly bought drinks by fellow clubbers all night. Singer Emma Lament, 30, told the Daily Record newspaper she couldn't believe what she was seeing when the Merry MP rocked up. I mean, have people forgotten something? Have people forgotten a few things about this man? I mean, there's articles all about this everywhere. Mail Online, and just to show you how the narrative, is changing on these people and how their spin doctors are trying to paint them in a positive light. Okay, this was in the Independent, I've just read you, 20 hours ago, okay? But 14 hours ago, it suddenly turned into Michael Gove was spotted raving and being merry in Aberdeen Club, and people are loving it. Loving it, people are loving it. Have people forgotten a few things about Michael Gove? Have you? Because this man has a lot to answer for, and he should be dragged into Parliament, and he should be made to answer some serious questions about what he has been up to. And do you want to know why I'm saying this? Okay, so just in case anyone's forgot this about what this man's been up to, let's just remind Arno TV viewers and anybody who happens to be watching this who hasn't got a clue, okay, why I'm saying this about Michael Gove. Demands for investigation into this is in the London Economic, by the way. Demands for investigation into Michael Gove amid fears journalists were blacklisted. He used to be a journalist himself, most notably at Murdoch's The Times. Okay, so just in case anyone didn't know, Gove used to work for Murdoch. Okay, are we starting to see a picture here? Labour has called for the government's ethics watchdog to investigate whether Michael Gove has broken the ministerial code and misled Parliament. The party's deputy leader and shadow chancellor of the Duchy of Lancaster, Angela Rayner, has written to Boris Johnson demanding that Lord Gitt, I don't know how that's pronounced, it's spelt Geidt, so I do forgive the pronunciation if that's wrong, the advisor on ministers' interests investigate a unit known as Clearing House based in the Cabinet Office which handles Freedom of Information Act requests. Okay, now let me tell you something about Clearing House. This is on open democracy. Okay, the UK Parliament are to investigate Michael Gove's Orwellian Freedom of Information Act unit. Public Administration and Constitutional Affairs Committee launch an inquiry in the wake of Open Democracy's reporting on government secrecy. Okay, a powerful Westminster Committee is to launch an inquiry into the secretive unit at the heart of government that has been accused of blacklisting Freedom of Information Act requests sent by journalists, campaigners and researchers. The Public Administration and Constitutional Affairs Committee, the PACAC, is to announce a probe into the Cabinet Office's controversial Clearing House unit and the operation of freedom of information across Whitehall. Open democracy understands. The investigation comes after Open Democracy won a legal victory forcing the Cabinet's office to disclose information about the Orwellian unit run by Michael Gove's department. Judge Chris Hughes said that there was a profound lack of transparency about the operation which might extend to ministers. So just in case any of you people have forgot out there, Michael Gove's department, Clearing House, is under investigation, okay, because they've been they're accused, should I say, of blacklisting journalists and researchers into Freedom of Information Act requests, okay? This is what this man is involved in, okay? And there's been quite a number of articles about this, hasn't there? This is another one in The Independent. Michael Gove's office ordered by court to release files on secretive Freedom of Information Act unit. Questions remain over possible blacklisting of journalists by Cabinet Office. Okay, Michael Gove's office has been slammed by a judge for a profound lack of transparency and ordered to release internal files shedding light on a secretive unit that handles Freedom of Information requests. On Tuesday, it was announced that the Cabinet Office had lost a legal bid to block the release of documents relating to its Freedom of Information Clearing House. Located deep within the bowels of Whitehall, an investigation by Open Democracy website suggested that the secretive unit was being used to potentially blacklist journalists, campaigners seeking information under transparency laws, which would be unlawful. The Clearing House appears to be helping government departments resist requests by public for information under transparency laws. The government claims the unit only exists to ensure consistent approach across government for requests particularly sensitive information. But at the same time, the Cabinet Office, which is run by Michael Gove, has also refused to release documents elaborating the way the unit is run and what it does. Called to a special information tribunal to account for their actions, the government offered an out-of-date Wikipedia entry as evidence that everything was above board and information on this unit the unit publicly available, an argument that was rejected by the judge. This is what these people are up to out there. So when I say that these people are tyrants and they're ripping up democracy, I'm not kidding, and the information is out there. So why should somebody like Michael Gove be painted as some kind of party-going celebrity? This man is not a celebrity. This man is not someone that people should be looking up to and admiring. This man has a lot to answer for, and he is one of these people that has been ripping up democracy and using this pandemic to push all sorts of draconian measures through unchecked under the back of this pandemic. And, you know, in yesterday's video, we talked about other draconian things that these people were doing, like, the law that his mate, Priti Patel, is trying to push through at the moment. Journalists could face up to 14 years in prison for stories embarrassing the government under proposed changes to the Official Secrets Act. Would treat them like foreign spies. This is what these people are trying to do. And as I said in yesterday's video, in case anyone's only just hearing about Priti Patel wanting to pass laws locking up journalists, okay, for up to 14 years that may want to print stories that embarrass the government, or if some whistleblower sheds light on some corrupt dealings and goings on that the government might be involved in, that shouldn't be allowed and they should be sent to prison for uncovering that. This is what these people are trying to do, okay? And as I said yesterday, just in case anybody's interested, there is a petition out there at the moment to try and stop Priti Patel passing laws like this, and at the moment there's 117,151 signatures on it. And I personally think there should be a lot more, and a lot more people should be aware about the kind of laws that these people are trying to pass. So I will leave the link to everything that I'm showing in the description, including this petition. So if you feel strongly about it, and I'm not telling you what to do, but if you feel strongly about Priti Patel wanting to pass laws like that, and you want to do something about it, well, the link's there to go and sign the petition if that's what you want to do, okay? And that's not the only type of laws that these people have been passing, is it? Because as in yesterday's video, we spoke about other laws that these people have used this pandemic for to pass, and be under no illusions, people, be under no illusions that these people are using this pandemic, and we've got them, we've got people like Sadiq Khan on record saying that they're using this pandemic to push all this agenda through, haven't we? And we'll get to him in another video. But, these people are using this pandemic to push all these draconian laws through. And let's look at another law. Let's look at another law that these people have used this pandemic for to push through. Let's look at this article in the Mail about it. Spy Kids, new intelligence laws allow children, I repeat children, to work as secret agents for local councils, anti-fraud bodies, and even the gambling watchdog, and even shop their own parents. Okay, these are the kind of laws that these people are passing. Okay, and just in case anyone missed this, because Arno TV was talking about this back in January, and in January about this, weren't we? And just in case anyone's missed or is horrified that our government could be passing laws where children can be used as secret agents and spies by local councils, anti-fraud bodies, and the gambling watchdog, in case anybody's horrified that we have a government that could be doing things like this and even get these kids to shop their own parents if necessary, okay, just in case anybody is wondering about this, as I said, I'll leave the link in the description. I'm not making this up. This is on the government website. This is the fact sheet on this law. It's called the Covert Human Intelligence Sources Bill, okay? And in this law, might I add, they have basically set out a legal basis, a legal platform to commit, to allow the authorities, and not just the authorities that you might expect, like the police, the military, HM Revenue and Customs, but as in that Mail article, the Gambling Commission. It's also covering the Food Standards Agency. They have made a law. They have made a law that will allow these CHIS operatives to go out and commit crimes and carry out criminal offences that, if you or I did, you'd be arrested and thrown in prison for. That is what these type of people are up to. So when I come on here and I said that these people are ripping up democracy and throwing it in the dustbin of history, I'm not kidding. This is what these people are up to. So let's not treat someone like Gove or Patel or Hancock or any of them as some kind of celebrity, because they are not. These people have a lot to answer for. And just in case anybody is wondering about this law that I'm now talking about, the Covert Human Intelligence Sources Bill, okay, just in case anybody's wondering, just in case, this proposal, the act, for law, it's already gone through the House of Commons and the Lords and is now in the final stages, okay? That is where we're at with this group of people. And let me add that the reason why this law is actually gone through the Commons, Lords, and is now in the final stages, prior to it actually becoming law, the reason why is because Keir Starmer, another tyrant, barred and disallowed his own MPs from voting this draconian, disgusting legislation out of the House of Commons. Okay, this is where we're at with this despicable, disgusting, abhorrent group of individuals, and they would all like to pretend, and they would all like to make you guys believe that none of these people are working together. Well, I'm telling you now, these people, they're all working together to push this kind of agenda and allowing laws like this to go through. Okay, this is where we're at with this group of people. So when I see news articles painting Michael Gove up like some wild party-going celebrity, this man should be dragged into Parliament, and he should be made to answer some serious questions about what he's involved in, what agendas he's pushing, and who he is working with. Okay, that is what we're at with someone like Michael Gove. Okay, so if you've enjoyed this episode of Arno TV, then please like and subscribe to the channel, because I will be putting out a lot more videos very soon about these kind of people, okay? And I want all my subscribers to take care of themselves and look after their friends and their family, because this pandemic is far from over, okay? So please look after yourself, guys, and whatever you do, do not rely on people of the likes of Gove, Johnson, Starmer, Patel, Hancock, Khan, Sturgeon, Drakeford, and the like to look after the people that you care about, because these people have a lot to answer for, and the only thing that any of these people are bothered about is feathering their own dirty little nests and increasing their wealth and their power. That is what these people are about. So I'll be back soon, as I've said, with some more videos for you. But until I am, I want you all to take care of yourselves, as I said, and look after yourselves, because Arno TV will be coming back very soon. Cheers, guys.